Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to add objectives or standards to courses, projects, and assignments in Echo. So you'll need to log into your Echo account and then go ahead and go into the course that you want to add objectives to. Once you're in your course, you want to click on the pencil on the left side and go into your course editor. Now the way that you add objectives is on the left side of this screen. Now your screen may look something like this. You may just have a list of folders that you've already created in your course. What you're going to do is you're going to go underneath syllabus, this little triangle out here, and you'll click on expand. This is going to list all of the objectives that you currently have added into your course. Now obviously by default there shouldn't be any standards in there. So to add some, we need to make sure that objectives is underlined and click edit. Now the great thing is many of the standards that are used in Arkansas have already been imported into Echo. We just need to add them to our course. So what we're going to do is we're going to click the import button. And once you click import standards, the first drop down here is library. And there's different libraries that you can choose standards from. There's Arkansas, Common Core State Standards, Next Generation Science Standards, Basic History and Ourselves, ISTE, and then there's some new tech network learning outcomes and thinking and knowledge objectives. So you'll click a library, then you'll select a grade from the next drop down. And then the last one, you'll have your different content areas. Now, once you've made your 3 selections, you'll get a list of all the standards. Now, the great thing is I can add an entire book of standards. There's 158 standards in this entire list. Or I could go into those standards and I could get more specific. And I could just keep going further in there until I find the exact standard that I want to add to my course. So you can add them one at a time, or you can add a whole list of standards together all at the same time, or a whole library all at the same time, however you want to do it. Now, once they're added, you can always go in and click on the standard and you can edit or you can delete a standard if you accidentally add one that you do not like. You can also import standards from different libraries. So if I add some math standards, I can also go in and add, let's say, collaboration standards into my course. If your standards are not found in the import button, you can also click the add button. And then you can type whatever standards you are trying to use in your classroom. You can type them out and then you can add them that way as well. It will give you a dialog just saying, make sure you don't need to add them. So you'd have like your standard numbers over here and your description over here. You hit save. So now all of the standards that would be found in your course would be listed here. And again, I can always go in and add or remove these by hitting the edit button. So once you have these objectives listed in your course, now you need to add them to your projects or your chapters, these folders over here. So if I have a chapter or a project entitled test, I need to go ahead and list those objectives that I would be taught in that project. I would do that by clicking on the edit button and going to the objectives tab. Now it's going to list all of our standards that we added into our course. And now I just simply check the standards that are being taught in that project. Make sure I hit the save button. And now in this project, I could see that I am within this project, here are the standards that are being taught. Now within that folder, you probably have assignments. On your assignments, you can hit the pencil and go into the objectives folder or tab. And now it's only going to list the standards that were listed for your project or your folder. And now I can click the objectives that are being taught in that particular assignment. So on the left side, you have all of your standards. Underneath the folder, you have the ones that are listed for that project. And then underneath the assignment, you have the ones that are being taught or assessed in that assignment.